Well, recently, well, not too long ago, I had the honor of introducing our next guest at the 2016 GLAAD Media Awards. I know 2016 seems like so long ago. Well, she, at the time, was just a baby. She was 18 years old. But she was already being honored as a leader in the trans community after she waged and won a fight over transgender bathroom rights in schools. Nicole Maines has been making headlines ever since. She made history as Hollywood's first transgender superhero, playing Dreamer on CW's Supergirl for the last 2 seasons. And now she's helping tell trans stories in a whole new way. She's actually writing for DC Comics, a groundbreaking new Pride anthology. And Nicole joins us from Vancouver. So great to see you. I feel like I met you when you were a baby, and then suddenly you just blossomed.
You caught me at a good moment. How are you?
I'm great. So you're not just obviously a superhero on the screen. You scored a major victory. That's how I met you, for the trans community. When you were 16, you and your family won a 5-year legal battle. You filed a discrimination lawsuit against one of Maine's school districts for not allowing you to use the girls' bathroom. You say that was the first time you realized, Nicole, the power of your voice. And I remember the reaction to people seeing and hearing you at that GLAAD Awards. How do you process it now that you're a little older and away from it?
Oh, geez. I mean, it was so bizarre being that young and having that platform and realizing that, you know, your voice can make a difference, because I think especially we as trans people are not really told that our voices have any power, and we're not given opportunities for our voices to even be heard. And so when I was at the GLAAD Media Awards and I was speaking in front of all of those people and having them hear what I have to say and listening to our story and resonating with it, it was a really pivotal moment for me, because I realized I was like, I can do more with my voice than I think I really realized. And that really set me on a path to sharing stories and becoming a storyteller.
As we highlighted at that event we were together, you knew at a young age that you were different or were not like your brother, Jonas. Your parents let you slowly start transitioning in first grade. You grew out your hair, you changed your name, fully embraced being a girl. But it was in 5th grade that you faced that discrimination. And I always tried to understand what it must have been like for you or any child. I think about the civil rights movement and those famous photos of young children being on the front line of going into schools that did not want them there, and how a child's mind processes that pain but doesn't let it destroy them, because that was a painful thing for you, not just a moment for a lawsuit.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't even realize or fully understand how to wrap my head around what happened, because, you know, you go from having, you know, the past 4 years in elementary school of having this support and making this steady progress and not really having a lot of problems. And of course, you know, there are bullies because, you know, kids are mean, but having this support from the school and from the administration and from the community, and having that all of a sudden ripped away, and then all of a sudden you're going to being told that you are the problem and that you need to be kept separate from everybody else, completely disregarding the fact that for the past 4 years I had been transitioning and just being myself and proving that I'm not doing this to cause a problem or to hurt anybody else, or even for anybody else. I was doing it for myself. And so then to go to being told that I was a danger to my classmates was crap.
In a word, crap. Well, you turned your word crap into something really amazing, because it is now a sweet life that Nicole is living as Dreamer. She can see the future and time travel as her alter ego Nina. She's dealing with struggles as a trans girl. Last season was an episode where she was targeted by a villain for being trans. I mean, the weaving of reality and keeping us in the fantasy of the superhero world is quite brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, it has just been the opportunity of a lifetime getting to bring Dreamer to life and getting to explore her journey from, going from a reporter to a superhero and getting to weave her transness and her identity into that and making that an integral part of who she is as a hero and who she
Yeah.
represents and who she stands up for has been so amazing. And yesterday was actually the 1 year anniversary of that episode, dealing with that
Wow.
transphobia and dealing with, and it was such a fantastic episode to do. And our showrunners Robert and Jessica were so amazing in really allowing me to be a part of that writing process and being in the room and making sure that we were doing this in a way that talked about these issues with integrity and respect and
Right.
were never exploitative. And I'm so proud of it.
I love that. We do the same here whenever we do a show. We try to consult with the community,
Yeah.
GLAAD, to make sure we are mindful. Even though I have a diverse staff of people on our team, we always can do better and do more. And now DC
Absolutely.
Comics is doing more, doing better. You've got this new Pride anthology that you're writing. It is
Oh.
the first comic book appearance of a transgender superhero. You pitched the idea to DC yourself. Did you
Mhm.
think that, okay, this is a long shot, or did you know the time was sweet, that it was right? How did you know?
I had no idea. I mean, so I went to DC last February, right before everything shut down. I was in Los Angeles, and I was like, we're going into our 6th season. The show isn't going to last forever. And I just knew that Dreamer needed to live on past this show. And
Mm,
she was a character that was so important to so many people. And she's so revolutionary and also cool. She just has this really awesome power set and she's so
yeah.
fun and she has so many great quips and puns. And I adore her so much. And so I knew that she really needed
Aw,
to live on. And so I went to them and I had this whole idea and I'm just, of
yeah.
course, first blown away that they even entertained the idea of me pitching this to
Well,
them. They
they
were like,
not only entertained it, they signed off on it,
"What?"
and now it's a reality. It's just brilliant. It's just, again, I can't say it enough. And to think of that young kid on that stage with all those media figures that I had a chance to meet some years ago and where you are now, I take pride in everything that you're doing, a personal source of pride for me. And I just
I,
want to remind everybody, thank you so.
it's insane.
I
I mean,
know.
first of all, just Jim Lee drawing Dreamer and having him posting that on his Instagram, and I was just like, okay, it's Jim
Well, listen,
Lee.
nothing is better than watching someone have fun and enjoy everything with gratitude. I just adore you, Nicole. Thank you and congratulations on everything.